up, guys? How y'all doing today? Well, baby, if your name is BBL Drizzy, it looks like you are going broke. Y'all, what am I talking about? Drake, BBL Drizzy, baby, he is spiraling. And people are saying he is losing his fortune. His little web is unfounded. Okay, it's spiraling. Let's get to this point. Do you know Drake lost another $1 million on a bet? And that's a bet that we know about. Drake is blowing through money. As much as you guys are like, oh my God, he got a $40 million deal. That's baby, it's over a lifetime. And he hasn't even been paid out even 1/4 of it yet, as far as I know. On top of that, he is blowing through money. And this is money after tax. You have 100 million, right? Remember when Kendrick was like, tell me your splits, and we'll measure up. People look over that line, but Kendrick was basically saying, baby, you might have a bigger contract, but I bring home just as much money as you, if not the same amount, right? And that's even with that $400 million deal. On top of that, Mr. Morale outsold Drake's last album. On top of that, I think Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers was one of the highest grossing hip hop tours that were out there, or actually maybe even one of the highest grossing tours for 2023. So where do we get from that? Drake, so let's just say Drake got paid out of that $400 million contract. He already got paid $100 million. Granted, that's a lot of money. Now, I don't know about Uncle Sam, but over in Canada, I believe they have socialized medicine. So already off the top, he is getting he's probably getting 70 million from that, maybe even 60 million. You know, the government gonna take their mess, especially in socialized places. You get more, but you pay more, right? So already that's like somewhere between 60 and 80. You already got that's for taxes. Then you got to pay your manager 10%. Then you got to pay your business manager 10%. Then you got to pay your lawyers, your this, your that. Then you got to pay the OVO PDF files. You got to pay for Chubb's next court thing. You got to pay for Baca's next case. You probably got to pay out for that guard that everybody's forgetting got shot outside of your house that you tried to say was Kendrick. But we found out who the real thug was, the dumb thug, but still a thug nonetheless. Put it like this, Drake's maybe looking at, after all that, taking home 30 to 40. Now, don't get me wrong, 30 to 40 million is a lot of money. But you know, as a recording artist, when your contract is done, you don't know if you get another $400 million contract. So out of that 400 million, he'll probably take home 200 million total. They're saying he's already taken home 30 to 40 million. That is, but also he has to pay the different record labels, the different managers. So let's just say he takes 40 million. That's a lot of money. But is it a lot of money when you are literally losing 10 million on a bet? I'm sorry, 5 million on a bet, 3 million on a bet, 1 million on a bet. Drake has a gambling problem. I'm surprised he's not doing a Bruno Mars style residency. Well, he'll be working just to pay off his gambling debt. But let's get into this latest thing because Drake is spiraling. And the thing is, I get it. I get why he's doing this. He needs to feel like a winner. He needs to feel like a winner because he ain't doing it in the rap market. I don't care what you say. Drake ain't coming back from that, especially after Sheryl Crow flamed him. And he's still pushing up on people's little girl. I'm just saying. They're saying this is the Drake curse continues. Drake lost 1 million after betting on the NBA's Dallas Maverick and the National Hockey League's Edmonton Oilers. Drake bets a lot. He has a gambling problem, and that gambling problem is really going to spiral. Anyway, this is from the Jasmine brand 365. They said it looks like Drake allegedly it looks like Drake allegedly gambling curse continues to haunt him another day. Reports state that the rapper suffered 1 million in losses this month after making back-to-back losing bets on the NBA and NHL championships. These are the bets that we actually found out about. What about the bets he's made overseas? What about the bet he's made online gambling, horse races? That's crazy. He got a gambling problem and he's promoting an online gambling platform. I don't know who's using who more. Drake, whose real name is Aubrey, reported. Where did he get the name Drake from? That better be his middle name? And no, I'm not Googling it because I was never into the lore of Drake. Yes, I will spend 10 hours Googling and researching Kendrick Lamar language, layers, double entendres, triple entendres, metaphors, subjects and predicates. I'm not doing all this for Drake and his make believe life because I guarantee you, wherever it came from, it's probably a lie. Anyway, there's he reportedly took his latest defeat on Monday after the Canada-based Edmonton Oilers lost the Stanley Cup to the Florida Panthers. That's right. And America beat your butt then. But it's like, I don't mean to say this to all Canadians because honestly, a lot of Canadians go look at it on Twitter is very, very mad because they say that Drake is making them look really, really bad. And Drake is single-handedly responsible for killing the not literal, but for destroying the underground scene. Like, they're like, oh, Cali got their own sound. This got their own sound. The East, the West, South, Texas. Canada, in that area, Toronto, was coming out with their own distinctive sound. And Drake came and used all the artists that went out of their way to either bury their career or put them in the OVO sweatshop, and then the money he made from that, he poured into DJ Academics so he can sit up there and, anyway, right? It was noted that he put 500,000 up. However, if the hockey team was successful, the certified Loverboy hitmaker would have walked away with $1.25 million reward, a little bit over $1 million. Now I see why he did that because we don't know where Drake's next hit album's coming from. I know Jazzy Faye and all these people are like, Drake's gonna come back, and I said, you, I don't know who paid you to say that, but you telling a man lies ain't never made a person be better. Just tell them the hard truth. Baby, it's going to be near impossible. If you do it, we will be shocked, but good luck. Anyway, right? Likewise, Drake unfortunately placed his faith in the Dallas Mavericks, betting on Texas, Dallas Maverick basketball team, who he hoped would come out victorious in their NBA championship series against the Boston Celtics. And another disappointing feat for Drake. However, the Texas team was crushed 4-1, so he knew early on he wasn't getting his money back. That means the whole time he was just watching 4-1. That means it started off with them getting their patooties kicked all over the floor, and it ended. You ain't never lose that feeling and then lost. He probably turned the TV off. No, for that money, he probably was watching to make sure it went in. Had they been successful, the Toronto native would have been celebrating a $1.3 million payout. Back-to-back L's for Jersey came as no surprise to those who have followed his history with sports betting over the years. Though he's had some wins, internet users have been joking that Drake's gambling efforts are cursed after he backed boxing world champion Anthony Joshua, who shockingly lost to underdog Andy Ruiz in 2019. Listen, this is just the tip of the iceberg. The money Drake has allegedly lost on gambling pales. And he's actually said himself a million times, he has a big, big, big gambling problem. And all I know is a lot of people, when they gamble, they need a win. They need to take a chance on themselves. They need to prove they still got it. And that triggers them to go on gambling binges and sprees. Now, I don't know where Drake is right now, probably somewhere in Texas teaching his French Canadian little boy how to cosplay Texas culture and say, y'all come back down, right? Cute little boy, but Drake, Kendrick just had a talk with you about leaving your boy astray, and you literally posted on your Instagram, you and your boy cosplaying being Texas, when that is a French little boy that grew up in France and just moved back to French Canada, a UK Commonwealth at that. You guys, listen, Drake is spiraling. Maybe he needs to feel like a winner. But just like on the R&B track, listen, it looks like fate don't got your back either. So you just a loser all the way around. Y'all, listen, I'm waiting to see what Drake's big comeback is, Drake's new music. I see him trying to tempt Kendrick into some type of thing by putting his son out there, having him cosplay being Southern. He's even teaching his kid early how to cosplay accents. Would normally be cute, except for who his daddy is. Again, Kendrick said you leaving that boy astray. I'm just saying, when he ready, Meet the Grams and Dear Adonis will be on repeat for years to come. Anyway, y'all, wouldn't it be crazy if Adonis made a diss track to Kendrick, like when he turns 18? But something tells me the way Drake's going, it's probably gonna be a diss track to his own father. Anyway, y'all, let me know what you think in the comments. I will talk to y'all later. Bye.